Hey everybody, Rice Patty Daddy here. I got a game, CDXX versus Kill at Shenzen Dom. I think this is a good one just because I haven't really posted any videos of Dom yet. So I start my long hanger off a little differently. I start off with the ķuģhkh first because with Dom you can kind of wait out killing people, working on people, and just really just dwindling down their energy as beacons kind of go back and forth with Dom. Very different from BR, where I'll probably start off with the Strider just to grab the first center beacon, or most usually I'll grab the left or right beacon, just because center beacon tends to be a kill grab. You don't really want to spawn from center beacon in BR. Anyhow, back to this game. We're running a full clan of CDX, and we usually run a pair that goes to the right just to back each other up and do a little complementary. So I got a ķuģhkh with a shield that's going to somewhat protect me. Also, you notice we're working on this Fury, which is just really going to get pummeled by one. You got ķuģhkkhs and the Terrans on you. Having that right beacon coming from our spawn site, as you can tell, how we have just a really good advantage of flanking from that right side. And then if you're working as a squad, or even if you're as a random solo and you got somebody else with you, don't forget to protect your flank, as I am doing right now. What you'll notice is I have this bulge, and this is going to be a really great example of what not to do. So you can see that little box that was in front of me, probably about maybe 3 feet from my guy before I jumped. I don't know if that's a box or maybe no, that's a vehicle. That's a van. So I jumped early and I missed my landing. That I would have landed on that platform. Unfortunately, I jumped a little early and I landed in the stairs. So I kind of got stuck, and that bulge scourge just melted me away and got my booty. So I decided to go with the bulge Orkan, just because I wanted to kind of get up and close. The game was really going our way. So noticing this Kumi comes in, if you concentrate on how I was aiming, I was really trying to dictate the Kumi's movements. What you want to refrain from is aiming at the Kumi, and you want to aim to where you believe he's going to go next, especially with all his dashes. If you aim at him while he's dashing, you're not going to hit anything. What I like to do is, especially with the bulge Orkan, is tap and not hold down my rate of fire. Otherwise, you're going to expend all your rounds and you're not going to have anything left. Especially for people who are dashing or jumping out of the way, tapping is the best way for me. I find I get more hits off of it. I came up with the Strider next just because I noticed on my left side of the screen that the left beacon was taken, so I felt like I could not only back up my players really well, but I have five dashes where I can get there easily and I can avoid enemy contact. I think I mentioned in other videos how locking on with the Strider is very important, especially when I dash. See how it just kind of lost its lock? Something I'm still trying to get down, which is a little difficult for me, and probably easier for other people. But you gotta stay locked on and keep that target in kind of your center of vision, if you will, center of the screen. I'm coming up with Fury Dragoon next, only because we're pretty much in control of the map, as well as, in control of the beacons. So I have great protection here. Is a good spot. I think everybody is pretty well aware of firing with Fury from the spawn area behind cover. It gives you various line of sights. You'll notice on some of these, like right now, I'm going to anticipate him moving out, and I'm going to start firing just before he comes out of cover. I find that's just one little tactic of mine. If I anticipate it correctly, where I can get the person before he gets me. And then, as you know, there's only 3 players left, so just moving in. So that was pretty much the game. I wanted to give a good example of one with that Spectre Columbo where I jumped into a stairway and missed my landing on the platform. It gives you, hopefully it gives you an idea of a landmark where you can jump if you have a Spectre as well, and how to land that, and just always have a consistent. Sorry, I was looking at this guy just getting melted by Alan's Spectre Scourges, which he's awesome at. I always ask him for advice on how to play that setup well. But yeah, but again, jumping, having kind of just always a mark for yourself to always know where to jump from, and then with the Strider, concentrate on keeping locked on, and then the Bulge Orkans, just tapping your fire. Don't unload all at the same time. You'll probably miss like 50% of those shots. So unless you're right in front of them. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you later. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot.